Hi friends, happy Sunday. I wasn't planning on popping in today, but I have been feeling very kind of overwhelmed and scattered with my days. So last week I tried to map out kind of a plan for myself. Like I was going to do this action in this window, and I'm going to get up and make sure that I have my personal development, my morning routine time in this window. And I really want to just be like, I want to get the things done that are important to me and that matter and that move my business and myself forward. I want to get those things done so that I'm not like on my phone all day and just doing a million things. And I found that that did not work for me. I put it on a whiteboard. I told the family about it. I put it where I was going to see it, and it still didn't work. I wasted time. I frittered time. I scrolled social media. And I felt so frustrated, and I felt so much judgment and shame that I had mapped out this seemingly simple routine and it wasn't working for me. So first things first, nobody is gonna rock their morning routine or your daily schedule or whatever right out of the gate, because it's gonna be like you. It's a living, breathing, evolving thing, and we have to be able to pivot. That's the whole point of this, right? Is to make certain things a non-negotiable in your own journey, whether that's showing up for your workouts or making sure you get enough water or layering in rest, listening to your personal development. It's going to be different for everyone. And I think that you have to give yourself some flexibility, but you also have to be willing to no matter what, it's a no matter what sort of thing, right? So yeah, last week's plan totally didn't work, and I'm just brushing it off. And now we're going to try something different. So instead I got out my day planner, which is amazing because I rarely use it. And every single day I've given it one intention. And so then I made myself a list of a few things that mattered to me that I wanted to touch. So I'm going back to gut protocol. So I've printed out my trackers and I'm revisiting my morning routine, the books that I'm actually going to read. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stack those and put them somewhere where I'm going to see them and have easy access to them. And then I printed this little guide with a handful of things that are important to me. And none of these are really new, but it's just putting it right in front of my face so that I make sure to touch it. Will I nail it? Probably not. Am I going to have to rewrite this? Probably. But that's okay. So why am I telling you all this? My morning routine, I've been at this for a very long time. And this is part of my job, right? My job is my journey. So I take it very seriously, and I want to make sure that I'm touching on all these different areas of my life. And for you, that might not apply. You might literally be, I just want to feel a little bit better about myself this week. I just want to get my water in. I just want to, push play on a workout. Wherever you're at, that's totally cool. There's no reason to have FOMO. There's no reason to model your journey after my journey. But I know some of us are working on this journey, and I was like, well, I'm just going to share what I'm doing, and maybe it will spark you to make this your own. Maybe you are a visual person like me, and printing it and putting it in front of your face is kind of the guide that you need. Oh, and then Melissa sent me this. So it's like a Be Her Now, which if you follow Kim Fitzpatrick, I have her vision journal, and every single, well, I haven't been doing this very consistently, but there's a place to print your vision. So I have my vision, and then every single day you kind of go through some intentions. So this is going into my basket or whatever my stack that I have, but she also has this little to-do list. I'm hoping that this kind of helps me be mindful and respectful towards my own time. And I don't know if any of this is valuable to you or if it's helpful, but I've been really trying to figure out, how do we make this simpler? Because I want this to be simple for my own life. I don't want to be super scheduled. It's different when the kids go back to school and I have all day to kind of do whatever I want. But lately I've been I just feel like my brain is always turning, and it's kind of exhausting. But I also know that I'm being really undisciplined in a lot of my time, and I'm scrolling social, and I'm paying attention to stuff that it doesn't have an impact in my life, right? So what's your focus for this coming week? I threw up a poll, and I would love for you to post in it. I want to do a mini challenge, but it's not about what I need. It's about what do you need. So do you want it to be a water challenge, or a journaling affirmation sort of thing? Maybe you need to work on cultivating a morning routine that fits you. And I know we have gals in here who work shift work, your sleeping during the day and you're up at night, no one ever said that a morning routine has to take place in your morning time. It could be a bedtime routine, or it could be just a later in the day thing. I have found that there's times where my morning routine doesn't happen in the morning, and I think once you get into the habit of it, like it's something you do every single day, kind of like pushing play on your workout or logging into the group, like you feel a little off kilter if you don't do it. So if that's the case for you, then even if your day has unfolded unexpectedly and you haven't been able to get to it, who's to say you can't make that happen during nap time or after lunch or before dinner? Like, you get to make your own rules and you get to layer this into your life the way it works best for you. Cool? Cool. So I'm gonna release the judgment I have and release the I should have this figured out and I should be able to follow a plan and all those things that don't serve me, right? And this next week I'm gonna try it. Every single day has a different theme for me because this is my job, this is my business. For you, maybe you're gonna focus on your water. Maybe you're gonna focus on, this day I'm gonna go all in with my nutrition, and this day I wanna maybe layer in just a little bit of mindset work, or I'm gonna journal a thought or whatever, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm kind of working on today, and just kind of organizing my thoughts around this coming week and setting an intention. I'm having my shake, and I'm drinking my water with some lemon and a little bit of salt. And yeah, don't overcomplicate this. Don't tell yourself some story that you've got to have it all figured out. You've got to print some extra materials. You need to get a new journal. No, you don't. You just start with what you have, where you are, and you ask yourself, what's one thing that I want to align this week? Not because anyone else is doing it, but because I know this is off kilter in my own life, or I'm feeling convicted that I want to just lean into this area a little bit more. And then take some action and know that it won't be perfect and it's going to be okay. And you might have to realign. You might just knock it out of the park and it becomes something that is super easy to incorporate into your life, and you can celebrate that. You can collect all your wins. And then next week you layer something else in, because that's what this journey is. It's literally a series of building blocks, but it's you taking radical personal responsibility for your journey. That's what this is. This is me taking radical responsibility. It's no one else's fault that my days are busy. I'm not going to say it's because my kids are home or we have these things happening. Like, that's just real freaking life, right? So what actually matters to me and what feels unaligned, and then what can I do to remedy that and to give myself grace and to give myself tons of margin for it to not be exactly perfect, because some is always better than none, right? Okay, so drop your comments, thoughts on the poll, and we will do the things. I hope that if you're not already doing a program, that you start something tomorrow. It's Monday. It's not marriage, okay? You don't have to get a tattoo. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing. You can literally just say, I'm gonna try 10 minutes of this workout. Or I really like this trainer, so I'm gonna pull them up on BOD and I'm gonna see what they have, and we're gonna do what I can. I'll modify as much as I need to. Literally 5 minutes is better than no minutes, okay? And then the next day, 6 minutes is better than 5 minutes. That's how this compounds. It's never all or nothing. It's not about being perfect. It's not about how quickly you can get through the calendar. In fact, I am a little bit behind in my own workout calendar, you guys. I had to take a few extra rest days. I'm currently doing the Barre Body Block, which I cannot tell you how much I love that program. I cannot tell you how much I love that program. I am really encouraging you to unlock it, because with the body blocks, if you have a nutritional on auto ship, you get free access. If you order a new challenge pack, you get free access, but it's also like it disappears after the end of this month. And this Barre program, it is not like point your toes, do an awkward thing. It is very much, she calls it athletic barre. I think that's why I like it so much, because it's not about like how extremely flexible I am or how pointed my toes can be, but she talks a lot more about what feels good in your body. Like, even if it doesn't look like what they're doing, what feels right, what feels good. And I just can't say enough good things about it. So if you ever did PiYo, I'm nudging you to try this program. You can unlock it, or you can get it free with, as an add-on to other things. And if you need help figuring that out, that's why you're going to utilize your coach or myself. And it's just about being imperfect, right? So cheers to that. Cheers to being imperfect. Cheers to being a work in progress. Cheers to you just doing the next right thing and giving yourself grace, celebrating your wins. Okay, great talk. If you need anything, let me know. I haven't been a messenger today, and to be honest, I probably won't. So if you need something, just text me. Okay? All right, friends, I'll see you tomorrow.